Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to some FTL. I feel real bad about dying on the Osprey, but I'm not going to restart the save file just to try to no-death it. Instead, we'll move on to the Adjudicator. The Zoltan ship that starts with 3 Zoltan crew members, a halberd beam, a Lido missile launcher, and most importantly, the Zoltan super shield, which gives you 5 hull point or shield points that will block anything. Ions, pulsars, missiles, beams, lasers, but not solar flares, weirdly enough. We have 3 crew members to start with. They're all Zoltans, which means they have 70 health, and when they die, they explode. It's not that good. And we have a halberd beam as our starting primary weapon here, which is shield our ship. 6 fuel, 21 scrap is incredible. Halberd beam's not that great. If an enemy ship has 2 bars of shields, we can do no damage. That's why we have the Leto. Additionally, if we do have a ship with only 1 bar of shields, we might be able to do 1 damage to the primary shield and 2 damage to the rest of the systems. But if they have additional hull integrity in the shield system, then it's only 1 damage in the shield room and 1 damage in the other systems. But it's still not that bad. Really, just having that super shield is really nice because you don't take a lot of the chip damage that you would normally take on an FTL run. Missile launchers are not a big problem anymore. So we'll just do something like so. You know, if an enemy ship, oh yeah, and it blocks teleporters too. If an enemy ship has missiles, you don't have to worry about them immediately. And basically right here, the halberd beam is 1 shot that we can take before the enemy can do anything. Now, we were lucky in that we were able to get a kill there, but we will need this Lido online sooner rather than later because enemy ships that have 2 bars of shields are impossible for us to kill. Overcharge our systems, we get oxygen in exchange. What a weird transaction. So I'm kind of tempted to do that immediately, but I'm gonna get the medbay upgrade because I really want more crew members. Zoltans are useless in the piloting system, and we have a Zoltan in the piloting system. So let's try to resolve that problem immediately. Why do I say they are useless? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might be able to kill their ship doing this. They're useless because Zoltans provide power to whatever room that they're in, but these Zoltans will not provide power in a piloting room. So we need like a human to go in there or something. 8 missiles. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, 8 missiles. That's like real good. I can't say no to that when we're gonna need the Lido. I hate the 9 scrap, but it's fine. So let's make sure that we do everything we can to try to find more crew members. That's gonna be a very, very top priority for us. Enemy FTL charging. But their ship is damaged. See, this is where the shield system is actually blocking our halberd from doing a lot of damage. Now, we did enough damage that probably we're not gonna have to worry about... Nice. We're probably not gonna have to worry about... Let's do it like this. Them escaping, because they're gonna be too busy repairing. Yeah, especially with systems being completely offline now. What are you gonna do? You're not doing anything, are you? You're dead. Why did you board my ship? I'm not even gonna kill you. We get an Ion Blast Mark II. That's a crazy good get. Like, with 6 weapon power, we can kill every ship we come across with this setup. That's really lucky. Okay, well, I know what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be getting this ion blast up online. It's gonna take a while though. It'll be like, let's buy a lot of fuel. It'll be like sector 4? Because we have things to do before then. This is nice though. We get to see the super shield versus missile here. It's a Leto missile, but still does no damage. So it's kind of like having missile defense, but really it's just having the ability to not worry immediately about the chip damage. Like, we took 1 damage so far. We would be taking damage from the missile if we didn't have the super shield. It's so nice to have. So generally I find myself having good runs, I think, as the Zoltan ship, because I can, for the most part, just prioritize offense and let this handle a lot of our defense. Normally I might even be wanting to go for a, like, shield upgrade at this point, but we don't need it. Sell missiles for scrap. You know what? Knock yourself out. We could do a couple of extra jumps. We could get hit by an ASB, but honestly, I think it's worth it. It's super early. If you're gonna do it early. That's my thinking. Okay. Maybe not that jump. Okay. Yeah, I think if you're gonna do it early. We can upgrade the engines here. We should have upgraded the engines before, but we'll upgrade the engines here to help us get through the node as quickly as possible. We should be okay. No, I'm gonna need more scrap than that, dudes. Like, I think even if we take a little bit of damage, as long as we're over like 60%, I'm hoping it'll be worth it, but it's depending on what we get out of this. 16 scrap. Okay, it was probably not worth it. No matter what happens, it's probably not worth it. But there you go. There's our dodge chance. We've got a Leto as well. Let's do it. Could also try to just ion blast their weapon system. Hoo hoo hoo! Interesting ship you've got there. I think I'd rather do damage to it though. We will get hit by an ASB on this node. Nothing we can do to avoid it. Damn it. I'll try another Leto. ASB will go through the shield. Oh, the shields are down. Well, that's not good. Get the shields online, like, yesterday? I gotta unpower the O2 still. Okay. That's fine. That's actually fine. Just go to the, we'll keep the halberd online, keep it firing. Okay. Close all doors, open all doors. Shields are being repaired. Okay, you know, honestly, I think we took less damage than I expected. Okay, we're leaving. Rock controlled, Zoltan controlled. Let's go rock. So for 16 scrap, we took like 5 hull damage. It's not a good trade, but not the worst trade. Let's get everyone healed up. Appreciate having the brief moment of respite. This ain't no multiverse. There you go. Because in multiverse, you fight immediately at the next sector. I do need more reactor power. Let's also pay very close attention to the map and make sure that we have options and routes and we don't get stuck again. Search for the ship. Stasis pod. We're gonna go for the weapon this time around. Okay. Game's like, I know I suckered you into a dead-end path with a quest beacon. Here, I'm gonna make up for it. Okay. Got a gosh darn flak gun Mark II. Well, I know what I'm gonna be using now. This is our endgame weapon setup. Not the ion blast, but the flak halberd beam, like, that's enough. That's absurd. That is huge. Huge! You know, I should have used the halberd here, though. Because we could have just fired the Lido or just waited for their shields to go down. Oh my god, my shields are down again. Okay. Okay, well, doors are down. You know what? Let the doors burn out. That's fine. I can't believe this. Luck. Shields are down again. Why is the Lido offline? Because it wasn't in position 1. Oh god. That was a mistake. Okay, shields are back. Hang tight. Okay, they're dead. They're dead. Okay, everyone get stuff repaired. We're gonna lose sensors. No, we're not. Oh, yes, we did. All right, the fire's been put out, though. Whoa, yeah, whoa, what happened? No, we're fine. Thought we lost shield for a second there. It was gonna be very sad. Remember how I said the shield would protect us from chip damage? Yeah, having your shield go down in an asteroid field is not chip damage. That's a lot of damage. That's an overwhelming amount of damage. Okay. And one problem with this ship, and I'm realizing that once again, now that I'm playing the Zoltan ship, Zoltan's going through the shield system repeatedly will sometimes drain power from it and cause the shields to go down. So I'm trying to be very careful and make sure that I actually have the power necessary so that they don't unpower my shields. I hate the layout for this ship. I like having the super shield. I like the halberd Lido combination. I hate the layout. It is terrible. It's a 0 out of 10 layout. Okay, so we'll have Lido flak. That way if the flak goes down, the Lido doesn't. But then again, maybe we want the flak to still have a charge. I don't know. Like, if we depower the flak by getting hit once, that might suck. Okay, so. On this one, let's go flak. Because one flak on the weapons will probably take it out. And we're alive. We're still alive. Barely, but we're here. If a beam hits the shield, by the way, it does do 2 instances of damage. So if we get hit by a glaive beam, it'll do 4, then 4. Halberd beam will do 2 and 2, and this little mini beam will do 1 and 1. Okay, I mean, we're taking out their ship. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. I'm not sure we're gonna make it out of this run. We're already at 14 HP. What the heck? Okay, well, I mean, no. You know what, let's get a second path for the oxygen to take out of my ship. They can't really do too much damage. It's mostly just waiting for the flak to recharge. All right, let's get some O2. Hand jump! Maybe if we save some scrap, we can sell a couple of weapons at the store and then see what happens. Tell them their god sent you to join the crew. Promise to share with them the truths they've been denied. Your god sent you here, to me, to join my crew, Rockman. You encounter a small craft with minimal propulsion. Its Rock, a crew member, explains that the Rock homeworld is run on lies and propaganda that keep the populace in check and that they want no part of it. Now they're mad. I don't know if you can actually say the other option. I feel like if you say, this seems like a halberd opportunity, but I keep charging the flak. I feel like if you say, promise to share with them the truths, they always break communications and just leave. Good. I'm gonna have you take a very long walk to the sensors room so I can see what the heck's going on. Not Alito, just want to do one of these. All right, perfect. 18 scrap, 65. It's gonna be very expensive, 125 to get another weapon online, but flak halberd. Whew, that's a good combination. I think we'll dump the Ion Blast and the Lido. Let's go to the store real quick. Time Anomaly in chat says the OST is so good. That it is. Drone control. They have a defense drone, a combat drone, an anti-drone drone. They have hull missiles, pike beams, heavy lasers. Dude, a heavy laser? Really good. To the point where I might just want to buy that. Like, sell the Lido, sell the Ion, buy a heavy laser, fix up. Then honestly, backup battery is an achievement. It's also just good to have. Let's get the backup battery. But what I'm thinking is flak to take down shields, one heavy laser follow-up, burst laser Mark II floating in space. What? Well, okay, there's your combo. That's much faster weapon recharge. That's absurd to get a burst too. This run is the opposite of the last run. Well, other than dying at the very beginning. Well, nearly dying at the very beginning. Loud thud. You shunted a rock fighter, they're preparing to fire. Marath says, skipping a pilot, huh? That's not a necessary purchase. That's a good to have, but not necessary. I think honestly, you know, a pilot means that our Zoltan goes on shields, but now I have backup battery, which is 2 power. You know, it's hard to say what is worth it. Oh, yes. This is what I was hoping for. It's not impossible here to kill the crew. I'm gonna wait for them to get a little repair done. Oh. You know what, let's do it anyways. Keep the weapons offline. I don't know if we can kill them, though. Are we gonna risk getting hit by their weapons in order to try to kill them? Also, will they be able to recharge the O2 system in time? I think they're gonna get the O2 back online, but we still have Zoltan Super Shield. They're not! Okay, all we gotta do is micro our shields and we get the crew kill. Hallelujah. Who needs to buy a pilot? You search the ship and find a prisoner who joins your crew. Walker! Rockman. There you go. Done. And that's all heavy laser starting a fire, because it has a good chance of doing that. Let's go. I can't believe we've picked up like 5 weapons on this run so far. Add a quest marker. You got a pilot, sweet. It's a good pilot too. He's right next to the med bay. Aid the civilians. You got Zoltan Shield, I got Zoltan Shield. Ions deal double damage against shields, so they may still punch through my shields faster than I can punch through theirs. I'm going to... I should have fired the heavy laser, instead I'm gonna wait now. Perfect. Now, Zoltan Man. Go tell me what's going on in their ship. No fire. Don't kill him. Oh, what? Oh, I'm gonna take a hit, aren't I? Because I... All right. We dodged. Now they are going to die. I'm gonna blow up their ship, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. 14 scrap, 5 hull points repaired, 44 scrap in our pocket. We can do 3 jumps. We could do this, distress, then exit. Anything that we want to buy? I'm gonna take a sensors upgrade. Oh yeah, I forgot how cheap the first shield upgrade is. It's only 50 scrap. I think it's like 100 in multiverse, isn't it? We should totally just be getting a shield upgrade as soon as we can. Oh. Terrible misses. They have a med bay. It's gonna make it hard to kill the crew, so we're not even gonna try. Okay, heavy laser is missed twice. Kind of disappointing. Well, let's just keep shooting their ship. Shoot it full of holes. That's my motto. No. All we need is a weapon pre-igniter. I know that's a lot, but... Oh, we couldn't do that. Ah, crap. I really thought we had time to do the distress, so we're gonna have to run through yet again. Well, we can do it. Bit of a mistake, but all we are going to pay is just a little bit of damage, probably. ASB is almost certainly going to be able to hit, too. But their weapons are not that bad here. Every time. Perfect. And we still have engines. We still have engines. Close all, open all doors. Don't shoot my engine room. Where's the missile coming in? Not shooting the engine room. Also, it's a Lido. No, it's not. It's doing 2 damage. I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, O2 is offline. Crap. Let's get that repaired. Okay, we can jump whenever we need to. Which is now. Fend for yourself, attack and escape. Fly behind a moon and stay hidden. Looks like this beacon is home to a rebel checkpoint. They're stopping and searching any ship that passes through. Civilians are being harassed and Federation members are detained. Rebels have not noticed you. We will fight them. They have only beams. It's Loretta. No, what is the beam master? Garbage girl? No, that's it's a friend of mine. What is I forget the name of the person of garbage. Doesn't matter. We'll kill him. Let's go for O2. Start fire. Let's go for medbay. Really killed him, or hit him a few times, which was nice. Ah. All right, Cussy, get out of here. Whoa, okay, now we're fine. So that's the problem. They walked through the shield room and depowered the shield because they left the system and took the power with them, because Zoltans provide power. So then our shields went down, and if that was in the middle of an asteroid field, we could have gotten hit. Kind of annoying when that happens. All right, Sector 3, Mantis Homeworlds. I'm willing to do it. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch, and ensure that you have a level 4 sensors room. Distress over, up, over? Sounds about right. Fideric asks, how do you combat the aggressive rubber banding in this game? What do you mean? Explain yourself. Lead them to your destination. I don't think there's any rubber banding in FTL. It's more of a snowballing. Your kind has stifled our greatness for too long! You will rue the day you backed the Federation! Oh! Big missile launcher! Always scary. It's a huge missile launcher. That is a Breach 2, I believe. So let's just make sure it never fires ever again. Perfect. Fire means that the NG has to go deal with it. $23 scrap. Not a lot of scrap. Let's get the sensors, because that, I think, allows us to do the Kazakh quest. We do need to get the shields, though, because we're still on 1 bar. Stick! Stick, stupid! Stick! Stick! By following the directions given to you, you find a well-disguised outpost. You're welcomed by a friendly face who offers to assist you in your quest by joining your crew. We got a stick. Go on doors, I guess, stick. Oh, I hope I didn't just dead-end myself again. Buy fuel, buy fuel. No, okay, thank God, we're good. Although we have to go down left, and we are... This is kind of a dead end, isn't it? Oh my God. It's okay, we can get out. Saw a video that used cheats to full upgrade their ship in Sector 1, and in Sector 2 they were fighting level 4 shield heavy weapon guys. I don't know if that actually happens in FTL. Sensors level 4. I don't need sensors. Yeah, I don't know in the back end how FTL handles scaling difficulty. I don't think it's actually dependent on your ship. But perhaps there's a little bit of that in there so that you can, you know, like difficulty equals sector plus, you know, 0.8 times the amount of scrap that you spent in your ship, you know, in which case that's fine. It's not really rubber banding that much. You know, you expect the enemies to get harder as you upgrade your ship. Seems fine to me. Well, that's a big miss. That is a ion bomb, which scares me. We took it out before it fired. It would have hit the shields, the outer shield, but it would have completely taken down our super shield, and at least we stopped it before it could fire again. But ion bombs, it's the only bomb that takes 20 seconds to charge, and it's the only bomb that can completely ruin your run. Well, the other ones can, but if they hit your shield system, it ions for 4. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take a laser charger Mark II for free. I don't know why we keep getting just absurd weapon payouts, but I'm loving it. Okay, we could do distress store, jump. This is a very funny weapon in multiverse because it is 2 power instead of 3 power, so you can get up to like 16 laser shots if you have 4 of these. But here, I think it's just not necessary. We have flak halberd beam, that's enough to do all, flak halberd heavy laser is enough to do all the damage we're gonna need. So I think we sell this, and I think we go to 1 more beacon just so we get more scrap worth selling. I think we have time. Sometimes I am correct about that. Sometimes not, but sometimes I am correct about that. Whether or not we have time. Time or no time. I hate that missile launcher, but at least they only have the 1 laser, conveniently. Thank you. They're gonna cloak. Yeah, don't fire the burst laser. It's important to have a rough idea of when enemies, you know, cloak and fire and whatnot. I hate the NG though. Hitting the cloak was kind of useless. Much better. We could use the flak here, but this is going pretty well so far, so I don't really mind how it's going. They will cloak. Frederick says you need a Riker measurer. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, can we kill the crew? No, he's gonna get the medbay powered up. So we're just gonna shoot him. They resisted the damage, so we gotta wait a minute. Measure to measure whether a beacon is reachable for the rebels hit it. Oh, I mean, at some point I could install a mod that has like, it shows you where the rebel's gonna be in 1 jump, in 2 jumps, in 3 jumps. It's built into FTL multiverse, so I understand how quality of life it is to have something that just measures out the jumps of the rebels, but I haven't. This is just completely vanilla so far. All right, what do we have? Another charge laser. Hull repair drone. Combat drone. We do have a lot of drone parts, so like a hacking system is nice. Flak is 7 shots. Double laser charger is 8. I think we don't care about the charged lasers. Yeah, we could get, in 20 seconds, 11 lasers with the burst laser Mark II on top. But Flak 2 is already 7 shots, and then with a good beam, a heavy laser, or a burst laser on top, that's more than enough. So we're gonna sell Charge 2. And we're not gonna worry about any of this stuff. What I'm gonna do instead is just upgrade my weapons. So now I can use like, something like this. But I need to upgrade my weapons again. You know what? Get the damn shield upgraded before I do anything else. Let's not make that mistake again. But I want to keep these weapons. Burst laser is still super efficient. And it's a weapon where if we actually do find multiple burst lasers, I might just stick with them. Attack the ship. 2 bombs and a double laser? Double laser. Well, at least to start with, I think I'm just gonna do this. At least to start with, we don't need 2 bars of shields. One is fine. Zion says, burst laser heavy 1 is my favorite loadout. It's really good. There's a reason why I wanted to buy this heavy laser in the shop. Like, look at that. 2 damage, can start fires, can breach. He's coming aboard. Look at him go. Yeah, come on. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me! So we've killed the NG, we've killed the Mantis. If we can break their clone bay, we've killed the crew. Oh, we got a laser Mark II now. I don't understand why we keep getting weapons. I like that we keep getting weapons. I just don't understand why we keep getting weapons. This is pretty good. We've got another, I mean, we've got a heavier laser if we want it, which honestly, why not? Why not? Flak heavy laser is also an absurd combination. I might dump the halberd for this. Good God. Let's, I need to get power. Get power. I should also be using the backup battery, but let's worry about that later. Yeah, burst heavy too. Knocks it out of the park. I should also have healed Walker. Jettison the pod. If I had a clone bay, I would pry it open. I think you've got like a 50-50 chance of losing a crew member. So, I don't know if those are the exact probabilities, but I'm just not going to worry about it. Either way. What was the quest? Is it worth... I think it's worth diving, because we can do beacon quest, beacon exit. I don't remember what the quest was. It was like... It was something we had at the beginning of the sector. I think it was just someone wanting me to take him out. Jeff Bridges says Viderick. Jeff Bridges the actor? What are you talking about? Where is this conversation going? Oh, it's so good. Heavy laser is good. A hull laser might be better, but I'll take either. Hull laser does a little bit less damage, but it still has that breach and fire chance. Also fires one more shot. Like, even if we have to fight through rebels, I don't think they're going to be able to stop us. I'm just going to get more power. Uses an overlay of copy-pasted Jeff Bridges' faces to measure how far the rebels will move. Well, that's weird. At some point, I want to play the Tim Allen Doom mod. That sounds like it'll be fun. Or annoying. Either one. That is a Breaching Mark II missile, I believe. It may or may not fire, but we have a shield system anyways that'll block it. Didn't that start as a Morrowind mod? Asks Viderick. I have no idea. Oh my god, we already killed 2 of their crew members. They got Bigby. Bigby! I wish I could keep your ship intact, but 18 scrap. Well, let's see what's going on over here. Just the sun and being boarded. Okay, well, you jerks. You are the worst. We should keep the shields on. That's a guarantee. We also do need to heal immediately before we leave. So let's get everyone, all these enemies killed, get out of there. Heal up. We have to leave before the fire happens. And then stick, you stay. Okay. Good. Get the weapons powered up. Good. Get the engines powered up. Good. Let's jump. Can't spend any scrap. Big weapons, but if we take one weapon offline, we'll be safe. I think we keep the burst and the heavy online. We fire 5 lasers, they only have 2 shields. If we hit with 1 projectile, we'll break their weapons. Meta the Cat in chat says, my favorite run I ended up with Vulcan and Flak 2 with weapon pre-igniters. Good for the Flak, not so much for the Vulcan, but any run with a Vulcan is a fun run in my book. Oh, the fire chance is so good! Oh. All right, we did get hit once, but that's not that bad. All right. Pirate-controlled sector. Get that repaired, get that repaired, get that repaired, get that repaired, get that repaired. 25 scrap. We do need, well, there's a lot that we need. on this run. Yeah, an amazing run though. Like we're getting the best loot drops. Good lord. We have so much weaponry that we keep getting for free. That looks like an auto repair drone. Let's see what happens in the weapons room. I don't know. We'll just keep him busy. If there was a fire, that would explain why it took so long to get the first bar repaired of weapons. Nope. Will not accept. Good thing about just having an extra heavy one on hand, it should have went for the weapon system, is that we can get one more heavy laser for 1 power. It's more efficient than a heavy Mark II, which is 3 power for only 2 lasers. Don't fire yet. And it's not that much more scrap. That's the second. I'm realizing now that's the second time we've gone to the Mantis homeworld and we never found Kazakh, while having the sensors upgraded for it too. Can't believe we didn't take out their weapons fully. Rather, I can't believe we didn't breach. Very unusual ship to see here, no shields. Not a very smart move. Rebels must be very desperate. Delay the rebels for 10? Yeah, I will delay the rebels for 10. And then you know what? Get a heavy laser online. That's worth it in Sector 1. In Sector 5, for 10 scrap, it's 1,000,000% worth it. Also, Pulsar. My super shield will protect us from the Pulsar if it even has 1 integrity. So we still have, we are not ionized. That's the important part. Their ship's ionized. They can't do anything. Nope. Flagship winning loadout already. We need more systems. Like, we need a cloak or a hack. We need something to use our drone parts on and maybe our missiles. But it's a very good run so far. All right. I'll also keep jumping around a second. Drones are a bit of a counter for us because they will take out our shields super fast. In fact, let's get the backup battery going immediately because our shields are about to drop. That's weapons! You know what? It's fine, we'll just do it like this. Important little bit of micromanagement there. Get everything back online, please. I'm realizing now I didn't have the burst online, but that's fine. Crap. Had temporary power. I should have had stick going in there to help with the repairs. Instead, I forgot. I am the stick stupid stick. Breach sound is so satisfying. Not when it happens on your ship. Screw! Oh no! All right, 57 scrap. You know what? Get 1 more power. Cheap power. With the super shield keeping us safe from the first enemy barrage, this is a very, like, high efficiency, high damage run we've got here. We can get that flak online in not too long. All right, the bomb will hit. There's nothing we can do. Let's get the shields online again. Let's get the dodge chance up again. I could wait an extra second on that, but let's just get it up as quickly as we can. Love the woomph of the ion pulse's time anomaly. The pulsar or the ion weapon going pew. I do love the breach sound. Do we have a level 2 piloting? We don't. Screw it, let's go in. Super shield. Oh my god, you jerks. Well, let's just get this party started, shall we? Come on. Oh, he's dead. That's fine. Go back to your rooms, stick heal up. The pulsar. It is a very good sound effect. I wonder how they decided on that as being the sound for the pulsar. Like, is it secretly another sound? Doesn't make any sense what I just said, but hopefully you understand. I think this weapon setup is good for right now. 6 lasers with the heavy lasers being at the end. We can get more weapon power later. 1 more bar of shields right now would be pretty handy, but let's go for the piloting upgrade. That way, if this is a blue event option, we can do it. It is not, but I still think you do that just in case. Hail them! Trade 1 fuel for 5 missiles. No, I do not think so. A store. Okay, I think we can go jump, store, jump. If not, we can go around and we'll take the exit from behind. Soon after arriving, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. I would sell it to you. Hell, I'd give it to you for not much, like a fuel. Well, if I could just kill you, I'd rather kill you, but. There you go, at least 1 shot landed. Let's get our shields powered up just in case. There we go, look at that. Oh, yes. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to kill the NG. The ship's destroyed anyways. Yep, okay. There's no way we could get out of that without killing him. Let's go to the store. 100 scrap plus a few things to sell. See if there's anything good. There's good things. So, we're probably gonna go flak, heavy lasers. I don't think we need the halberd. We don't need reconstructive teleport for 35! Good lord. We have 176. I would love a cloak. It's like the one time I would be like so happy to get a cloak. We could get a hack. Time to sell the flak? No, 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 no. Flak is going to be the late weapon for us. Flak, heavy laser, that's the late game. Burst laser is good for now, and it's still good. It's like mind control is pretty good. How many system slots do we have? 3. So we could get mind control and hacking. I mean, we can counter mind control in phase 3. Hacking is just good. We have 18 drone parts. Kind of like that. Just take them both for kind of like utility purposes. And then yeah. We'll heal up to there. Weapons are still totally fine. I like it. Let's jump once and then we'll decide what we're gonna do. I would have loved a cloak though. Cloak would have been so nice. Because with a cloak, we could have kept the super shields for a little bit longer and then maybe like utilize that as a pseudo missile defense. Maybe I should have just used the flak on this fight. This is gonna be a little scary. Why don't we hack? And if we're lucky, we can keep their weapons offline just long enough. Perfect. Turing, a mantis who's good at shields. That's probably worth it. Zion says, watching you play FTL makes me want to play it. That's what I think. It's just such a good game. All right, Mantis, you are on sensors. So we could do exit, 2 beacons, and then go back. Well, let's go to the exit. We'll see what we want to do. Crew. 1 beacon is a store. I don't think we need to go to a store, so I'm gonna skip going to 1 distress beacon. Slug Home Nebula. We can't mind control. We could hack, but we've already done that encounter. Maybe we just want to go rebel controlled. Then we have options of where to go later. Slug Home Ne- Oh no, we went to rebel controlled sector. I remember, I'm awake. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. That was very loud. You have 2 anti-combat drones. Brother, I don't think you need 2 anti-combat drones. That might be overkill. You fire, I fire. You fire, I fire. There we go, we got something done. And then, yeah, beat up on the repair drone. Yeah, kill it, yeah! We also shot down another one of their drones. Kill another crewman. I mean, if we just wait for the mind control, maybe we got something. We could hack them too. Try to kill the crew. Or I can just kill them, because that works too. 29 scrap. That's a good amount of scrap. 35. Kind of want to save my money, jump ahead. I'd love it if we could have gotten to a Rebel Homeworld sector. I forget the name of it. But then we could have maybe picked up the cruiser quest for the... You know, I don't remember the name of the ship. It's one of them. Is that how you unlock the Osprey? Rebel Stronghold, yes, thank you. That might be how you unlock the Osprey, can't remember. Now we still have an enemy weapon that could hit us. And it did, and it took out my single shot heavy laser. RIP. Well, let's get a man in there. You're kidding me. There we go. Did you unlock it last time? I unlocked the ship, but that's probably because I won as the NG, not necessarily that I did the Osprey quest. I think the Osprey quest is from the Rebel Stronghold. It makes sense. So I think at some point, we'll have to do that. We'll have to find it. How you doing, Lexi? You are max trained. You know what? Go heal. There we go, finally. 41 scrap. Distress beacon. Now, how can we get to the exit on this one? Let's pay attention. We can either go from the back or the front, and those are the only two possibilities. I think we'll loop all the way around and come in from the back. If we get 6 engine, then we can skip the blockade. So let's start that process now, I guess. Let's start that process now. Give them the fuel. 43 scrap. That's a lot of scrap. Okay, if we have this much scrap, what are we gonna do with it? What are we gonna do? We have 10 reactor. Still. I mean, we could just get the engines done and then we never have to worry about buying the engine upgrades, but if we find a shop, maybe we want to buy something. So I don't know. I don't think we need anything. Maybe a 3rd bar of shields? Just in case? We should get 100 scrap by the exit. You come across a large trade station. As soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose will be punished. Mind control. Alter the announcer's opinions. You convince the speaker to rescind his previous statement. Hopefully you will have enough time to shop before you can figure out what just happened. Well, I didn't really want to go to a store, so I'll buy the fuel. The civilians, there we go. That's scrap. That's a lot of scrap. Get the shields online. Get the engines going. Perfect. Do we need training on anyone? Reinhardt on shields still. All right. I won't kill your drones then. Okay, I killed your drone. There was your cloaking. Yeah, I didn't have any money. Even if I didn't spend the scrap upgrading the shields though, I wouldn't have had the cash. So, I think we're fine. Okay, so that was like 50 scrap. Well, I mean, exactly. Yeah, we can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we'll beeline the exit at this point. Attempt to download? Yeah, this ship does not seem that strong, and we don't really need a map. Mapping is a weird one, because you want to get it... It's a lot of beams. You want to get it as early as you can, but right now, we're on a single path. Like, we can't change our course, so the mapping doesn't matter. Shouldn't have even taken out the weapons, should have just taken out the drones, and we would have taken no damage and still trained Reinhardt on shields. My bad. Dum-ga-dum. That single heavy laser in the back takes so long to land. It's kind of weird. More fighting. Yes, please. You're trying to escape, huh? Okay. I mean, we could mind control pilot or hack pilot. I guess we should mind control pilot first. Although they do have auto evasion. So you know what, let's mind control the pilot and then we will, oh, sorry, we'll hack the pilot and then we'll mind control once they get in there and then we'll stop them from actually getting out. Let's get our dodge chance up because we're gonna freaking need it on this one, good lord. It's a lot of lasers coming in. Weapons first, maybe? Have you used that battery backup like at all? Yeah, like every encounter I've been using it. Because I have not a lot of power in my ship. Their weapons scare me, but with 40% dodge chance, we'll take 2 guaranteed, then we'll have 5. They only have 5 lasers coming out. I think we go for the pilot. That's exactly what I wanted. 100%, million. A million billion percent. Then, it's unfortunate. Let's get the shields up. They boarded me? Really? Okay. Knock yourself out. Like, actually knock yourself out. Now they have no weapons, we can depower shields. Get oxygen, mind control. They're trying to get stuff repaired, so we'll just mind control them in that room. And then you, I need to try to kill as quickly as possible now. That's what the Mantis is for. He left. Coward. I should not have had O2 powered up to level 2, but it didn't matter. With the fire spreading the way it is, it will kill the ship, so. $33 scrap. We could have done that differently and probably kept them intact for a little longer. Access the data. Again, I don't need to access the data. Backup battery. There it goes. Holy crap. That's a lot of ions. At least we took one off. Still a 35% dodge chance the way it is. There we go. Now we're not gonna miss, and they're dead in one more shot. $19 scrap. Not a lot of scrap, but I'd rather do that than just get the sector mapping. Generic advertisements from a nearby public shipyard. It seems they are willing to work on any ship, not only those of the rebel hue. Reverse ion field. That is really good. 50% resist to ion damage. There's an anti-bio beam if we want to kill crew. There's a Steven Dangler. And there's cloaking. Can't afford it. What I love about reverse ion is that it works for pulsars too, but you never want to be in that situation. Hacking stun could be good. Not super necessary, but if we hacking stun a medbay, it can kill crew. Or we could just hack the medbay and kill them anyways, because they're not getting out. Bitterick says, you know what would be an interesting synergy if you had one boarder and the enemy ship was destroyed or warped away, you should be able to mind control the last boarder and force them into your crew. I mean, that's always been a weird thing in FTL. It's like, we've destroyed your ship, there's only one of you left, there's 8 of my crew members, and they're still fighting to the death. Hacking stun with fires too. I just don't think we need it. If we've already hacked the room and started a fire, we've done enough damage to the crew that they're dead anyways and we have mind control. Like, if going up against the Rebel flagship, the shield room, we can kill so many of their crew so fast with this. We don't need hacking stun. Reverse ion field is nice, though, to stop the ions from permanently screwing you. And then I'll buy 2 fuel, 1 hull repair, and then we'll try to get the engines upgrade, which we're gonna need. This is just gonna be an invasion of the ship with nothing else attached to it. Rip. Oh my god, what the heck? Well... see ya. I guess I'll just wait. Whoa, okay, yeah, O2, forgot about that. Everyone go back. That was not that bad. We can get out before the solar flare happens. Now I do need 21 scrap to afford the engine upgrade. So hopefully we can get 21 scrap. It's a lot of weapons. They have 1 piloting power. Weapons aren't, like, super dangerous, it looks like. Get the backup battery going. As much dodge chance as we can muster. Unfortunately, they only have their missiles online. You know what? I guess we have power to work with. There we go. There's enough scrap. Let's get that immediately. We'll focus on power now. And with 6 engine power, we might be able to get out without getting hit by the ASB once. Not a guarantee. Sometimes the ASB fires faster than that, but I would say more often than not, you can get through it without getting hit. 48% dodge chance. Now this might be worth using 1 drone part just to make sure that we can hit. Current evasion 30. Yeah, let's bring that down to 0. We took 2 hits, or well, 1 hit for 2, but I'm glad we used 1 drone part. Joseph says, I always found it interesting that the rebels are the bad guys, usually the opposite in sci-fi. Hey, the Federation pays, you know, they collect the taxes, they build the roads, well, space roads. Someone's gotta do it. $27 more scrap. You know what? That's more reactor. Okay, let's flood oxygen before we do this, because we're gonna unpower the oxygen as soon as we jump. Well, unpower, depower, whatever. It's all power, baby. And I'll spend no drone parts. I'll just mind control the pilot when we shoot. Take out their weapons, and then leave as quickly as I can. Rockman has not been doing too much. I mean, he's a good pilot, but... Is there a way to reorder crew? That must be a multiverse thing. If you have to ask, it's a multiverse thing. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, see you later. Rebel Stronghold, let's do it. Continue. All right, let's get the O2 back. There we go. Get the shields back, there we go. There's a store. We do not need to go to the store. How do the jumps look? This is a bit of a dead end up here at the top, so we can go down and then loop up. But I'll start up because I want to go into the nebula. We have a lot of fuel, so the nebula is probably going to be worth it. We're getting to a point where I'm going to start wanting to use flak. Because with these, like, auto ships, we only fire 6 lasers. 3 shields, they might be able to get around, or they might be able to dodge all of our shots, then we're gonna be suffering. $46 scrap, good lord. Don't really have anything to sell. Let's get more reactor power, so we're not fiddling as much. Trying to get away. Well, I will mind control your piloting, and then break your piloting. It's a lot of piloting. I'm glad I mind controlled just to see what we were dealing with. I don't really need to use the backup battery that early, but it's more of a, why not? It's there, let's just use it. Use it before I forget. This is going very well, though. The thing is, if we hack piloting, 6 lasers is good enough. The burst laser is good enough, but the flak is still really good. Okay, that's the last of the 25 cost reactor power upgrades. Yeah. You send a drone to hack the station, but the automated ship notices and turns to attack. Okay. Did we stop the hack? Did the hack go off? What is the hack? What is the hack? That is a Hermes missile. So be prepared for 3 damage missile. I'm very surprised that they waited for everything before they shot. Beautiful. You love to see it. I know you cloak, but what are you gonna do? You can't go anywhere. You're stuck here. You're stuck here. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Such a good sound. You know, that's what I should do. I should get that sound out of the game, make it a command. People can just do !breach. And then I'll be constantly wondering, like, what the hell's that? What's going on? What the hell is that? Ah, you arrive at a beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard. Scaffolding and construction drones filling the sector. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction. The nearby planets and moons ruthlessly mine to harvest resources for a ship of immense size. Look around. It's the flagship construction. Warning lights flash as scans identify the gigantic ship under construction. It's a second rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyards where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it. Even in its weakened state, the rebel ship powers up. Get ready, you've got a hell of a fight on your hands. I think we'll be fine. Should have probably went in shields, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Don't need to worry about killing the crew, just stop them from repairing. Let's get the shields up. Oh, there's no oxygen in there. What are you gonna do? While the second flagship was not yet finished, doesn't make the battle any less of a victory. And you've crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. Don't worry though, this will have no impact on the rest of the game at all. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of metal drones and an unusual object or two from the wreckage and prepare to jump. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps, 555, 55 and a stun bomb. 5 fuel, 5 missiles, 5 drone parts, 55 scrap and a stun bomb. And then we have the Federation Cruiser Quest. See, now it might be worth backtracking for that store so we can sell stuff and maybe buy something. Shield their ship. 4 damage to the hull. That's the most damage we've taken in a while. We don't need 2 flaks, but it's very funny that there's another flak. God, like 14 shots. We could ignore the missile launcher. We could just go straight for the enemy shields. 2 flaks in a burst. Ooh, it's so good. Let's repair and think. Because 2 flaks is very funny. 14 shots, and then we could still have either the targeted burst or more likely the heavy laser, because it's a bit cheaper. We could sell the heavy laser Mark II, and then we could get double flak and just wreck. We can shred. We could destroy. God, that just sounds so good, doesn't it? Like, this has been a really good setup. Yeah, and then, like, specifically for the Rebel flagship, if we hack the piloting system, or rather, we'd hack the shield system, mind control the pilot, have virtually guaranteed hit rate for 14 shots, and then we can just follow up with heavy laser, heavy laser, heavy laser. Presumably 14 shots will take their shields offline completely. Like, it's just too good to pass up. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Like, we don't want the heavy laser. We're gonna replace this. Why not do it now? So double flak. And then for one weapon power, we can put on another heavy laser, so we can probably dump the burst. Hate to do it because a burst is a like really good weapon, but also this is pretty stupid. You know what? Why don't we keep it for now? We can get rid of it later. We're only in sector 6, so we'll have another store coming up later, I hope. But we have 2 flak and a heavy laser already. That's pretty good. This is a dead end down here, I'm just realizing. Well, let's do one and then jump out. So this is pretty good. I know we're like drastically changing our weapon loadout, but since they're gonna try to escape, let's not let them. It will take a little longer for the weapons to charge, but like I'm not worried. Okay, fire. It seemed to do pretty well. And now they can't dodge anymore, so. Like, all we gotta do is just hack weapons if we have to. The flaks will still land. Although an automated reloader would be nice to have. Aid the Federation ship. One thing we will not be doing is killing crew on this run. No, 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 no. This is not a crew killing run ship. Missed. The one problem with this setup is that we are, I didn't mind control. We are a little bit worse at actually like landing that heavy laser. Still think we'll be fine. Ah, you dick. You're still gonna die. It's just annoying. Just slightly more annoying. That's 85 scrap for that jump. All right, you guys repair, you go heal. This will all work, don't worry. I think what I should do is start upgrading hacking though and start hacking weapon systems. Give myself an opportunity to actually get some damage in. So let's get the hack upgraded, and then we'll work on utilizing that to hack weapons. Continue. I mean, we have 24 drone parts. There's no reason not to. Well, there is a reason not to on this ship. We don't need to. Even if they manage to sneak in bombs, we can probably deal with the bombs. So we'll just auto fire. Speaking of bombs, there we go. You know what? Let's get you healing. Get the flak online. And get the heavy laser up with, we need hard power. There we go. poor guy. He's gonna get blown up again. Good. I love every miss. You healed. You're healed. Get back into the weapon room. Weapons are good. Weapons good. Power's correct. Stop bombing me. Thank you. I feel like it looks like we're doing worse at the combat, and while we might be doing worse at the combat, I'm not hacking. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this on the Rebel flagship fight. I think we're gonna be fine there. We'll have to wait for the second cloak of the enemy before we fire, though, which is gonna be annoying. Actually, we might be able to land one shot before they cloak. No, we shouldn't. We should wait. Okay. Still alive. We're not really taking that much damage. The fights are just lasting a little bit longer. 67 scrap. Let's get more power. I do want to maximize the power at some point. See, this will be a nice test. And then honestly, their weapons don't concern me. Let's make sure that they don't get out. Hack them. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. They don't care about the dude attacking their engines. You know, I would, but that's just me. That wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. 38 scrap. Let's keep exploring. Oh, good. More intruders. My favorite encounter of the game. Garbage. Garbage Menardage. I guess let's get everyone in here to help. I know. You two get there, you get there. You get there. Close all doors, open all doors. Oxygen powered up. Everyone go back to your rooms except for Stick and Turing. And let them deal with these damn dirty humans. Oh, you have 69 health. You know what? That's good enough. That's a perfect amount for you to have. I love going to a beacon and then having exactly no like value from it. That's a level 4 shields. See, like against ships like this, dare we find a ship with 5 bars of shields. We would need the flak anyways to deal damage. I think I'm happy with this. That is a lot of drones as well. What the heck? What the heck? Luckily, their ship is not that strong. Whoa! Why are our shields down? I guess we got hit by the laser, the drone, the asteroid, and then got hit with a beam at the same time. Like everything just kind of happened exactly at the right order. Okay, fair enough. Let's wait for our flak to get in there. Okay, a lot of the flak missed, but at least their main weapons are offline. I guess also my crew member is not very good at shields yet. They still need a lot of training. So, you know, let's lower our dodge chance. We can just have him train up a little bit by taking some hits. Beautiful. They were doing a surprisingly good job of punching through my shields. Shields! Just don't go up. That's a dead end. Alright, nothing interesting. There's a store up there. That store is a trap. That store will not be storable. So if we get 20 scrap, we can get the burst online instead of the heavy. Extra shots might be nice. Let's go Mantis. Mantis controlled space. You know, at least this is a nice layout for the sector map. No dead ends. Are you kidding me? Again? With this nonsense? Go back to your rooms, you go to the med bay. I hate this dang sun. Sun sucks. I'm going. Oh good, more asteroids. What's that? You wanted to have super shields? I think not. It's also a lot of weapons and ions. They've got a fire beam drone and a combat drone. I would say this is probably worth one hack. Attack them down. Just to make sure that their weapons are complete crap. No! We did hit their weapon system, but their shields came back before the heavy laser could get in there. We don't need an O2 right now. Now we can get oxygen. And keep letting our shield personnel train up a little bit more. It's funny that flaks are actually really, really bad against these auto scouts that we keep fighting over and over and over again. We're in a damn Mantis sector. Where's the Mantis ships? The ship explodes. Give me Mantises. I want to hear them scream as I blow them up. Go to a store. It'll be the last store we have nothing to do. So we'll skip it. Keep looping around, seeing what we can see. I will give you 15 missiles. You will give me 40 scrap. Thank you. Let's get the final weapon online, then we can use burst laser instead of heavy laser. But we'll still keep the heavy laser. So they're trying to escape. Hack piloting. Current evasion, 35. Good lord. No, we want this and then this. That's fine. All right, fire, fire. Take out their piloting. Ooh, engines are off. That's why I wanted to have the hard power in the hacking system. That's also why I wanted to have the burst laser instead of the heavy laser. It can do more damage. Now they still have weapons. Which I am letting them get a shot off, but we got them. 25 scrap. Not a lot considering we have been getting like 40 scrap, sometimes more from encounters. Okay, everyone's healed up. 33. Well, we need a bit more. Let's go up. Yeah, we can go up and then kind of hang out behind the exit. Still need a lot of scrap if we're gonna get shields, and on top of that, more reactor power so that we can actually put everything online and get another quest. Oh my god. It's a red sector, mantises. They should be everywhere. There we go, my god. Mantis warship. Okay, they are not gonna have weapons anymore. We can kill the crew. Like, pretty easily, in fact. Well, let's not say easily. I think we can kill the crew. I will use the heavy laser in case we can get a breach. How did we miss that many shots? Am I overvaluing flak a little bit? Don't say anything. Poor mantises. With even a level 1 mind control, they can't repair anything. They're gonna be stuck in the weapons room, smacking each other. From now until the end of days. They're so, I mean, you could see their repair speed here on the HUD. Oh my god. I love it. Well, what you gonna do, Mantis? Might as well, you know, make sure I have oxygen. Although we know that they should be at, like, you know, 30% now, because that's where I was. Must feel bad not having an O2 system, huh, Mantis? It's great. It's great. Marath says, flak has a higher mischance built in, right? I think it does, to a small degree. I don't know exactly how, like, the math works out, though. The big thing is just the the large area. It's really easy to miss with, but on the Rebel flagship, every shot should land. It's just like, even here, I would say roughly nearly 50% of the area is outside of the circle. So even though we're firing 14 shots, 8 might hit, if we're lucky. Let's go for a hack on their weapons again. Worked out pretty well last time. You know, at least if you had flak ones, even in a big room, all your shots can land. Here we go. Trying to escape. We want surrender. Oh God, we're dead. Do deal damage very quickly. We could possibly kill the crew of this ship, but not even gonna worry about it. Not with the med bay. I just wanna go. See, I think I'm gonna jump around and get as many beacons as possible in right now. Finally, we're actually fighting mantises. Now look at this. Every shot will land here. Well, there's a small chance that they won't, but I mean, come on. I'll just mind control the pilot too. So you know what, let's just send in shots, see what happens. Oh, excuse me. All right, they have 3 health. Pretty good first salvo. Ship like this is really nice to hack, because if you just hack the weapons, they can't get anywhere. They can't get to the O2, they can't get to the med bay. 49 scrap. Right, save, keep going. Hope we have a third beacon that we can jump to. We'll see. Defense drone. We could even get a defense drone, or we can even get a hack in on the Rebel flagship because we have flak. I said flak, not hack. Trying to escape, huh? Did we already kill a crew member in there? We may have already killed a crew member. Ah, defense drone 2! No! I gotta mind control the pilot. Oh, we got him! Should have sent in the hack. Oh my God, I didn't realize they would try to get away so fast. That was scary. They almost got away. They almost lived. Let's go for a hack on their weapons. Because it's just nice to keep them offline for a little bit longer. Should have waited for the missile to get nearly fired, but still took it offline, but that was a lot of misses. We only did 1 weapon damage on that salvo. There we go. Now it's out. Completely offline. Yeah, like, I'm noticing for these auto scouts, the flak 2s are just useless. Like, they can take down the shields, that's fine. But actually, like, getting damage dealt, there are better alternatives. Continue! It's a trap! It's a trap, and also can kill the crew. We could kill the crew. I got 22 drone parts, I'll hack them. We resisted, which means we didn't even lose our super shield, which is quite nice. I still have a missile online. Unfortunately. No way we're not gonna kill him. 274 scrap. Get the shields online, get the reactor for the shields. Jump through the rebels. Things are looking pretty good. definitely just hack their weapons. I mean, I still want to take a shot. And then mind control the pilot when you shoot as well. They did have someone get in the room really quickly, but at least we made it out. Hello, I was gonna call them rebels. Hello, friendlies. Yeah, haha, I'm a friendly too, haha. How you doing? I would love maybe to find one store, and if we find one store, we never know what it could be. It could be something amazing. We should 1,000,000% just use all of our drone parts. Bit of a bad timing with that backup battery, but I don't care. You know, we landed the most important shot. How? I hate this missing with 14 flags. I hate it. Not welcome says, holy flackman. I hate the missing of the flax though. It's starting to piss me off. Keep him busy. 47 more scrap. It's gonna be very expensive to get the final bar of shields, but I'm still gonna, well, the final reactor power, but I'm still gonna go for the reactor power. I think above all else. Keep their weapons down. Our flak's faster than their flax. Maybe we could have done this without needing the hack, but I still like the hack. And then... there, that's a little bit better. Killed a crewman as well. They only have a single missile launcher online. And it's gone. At least we're killing ships quickly. 57 scrap. Not quite there yet. I don't know why I'm not just getting it right now, but I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. Keep jumping around, we got time. One thing we don't have is any way of countering the hack that comes in, so we really should be at the base at the right time. Otherwise, we run a gamble. A pretty big gamble. Can't believe one of those flaks completely missed the shields. Just didn't do anything. I miss the days of killing crew. Unfortunately, that does not happen anymore. Not on this ship. Down. 43 scrap plus another 59. That should be enough. Oh, but I don't have the systems for it. I have to actually, like, get more things to use power in. Okay, well, we can get more power. Just gotta do it by the third phase, we'll be fine. Don't you need to start your mind control before the flak fires? Dodge chance, I believe, only occurs when the shot is passing through the shield bubble, or if their shields are down when the shot passes over the room. I don't believe that the shot calculates hit or miss at the moment of being fired. I don't believe so. It'd be a weird way of doing it. Now you might notice there's a lot of misses, but there's also little flaks. Like little flak shots that will say miss when the flaks go in. Because they are missing. I think what's happening is they're missing by hitting outside of the room, but they say miss here at the shields because that's where the text is displayed for some reason. So I don't think we're having that problem. I think it's all working as intended. It's just because the shot is missing the ship, it just says miss here on the shield instead of down here in the room. Weird way of doing it, but I guess it makes sense, kind of. $58 scrap. There is a store. I don't know what we're gonna do with 73 scrap, but let's see. Drone, cloak, clone bay. We can just get a system repair drone, like, that's something. Free system repair drone, that's 1 power. I mean, to repair breaches, put out fires, we just don't need it. I feel like I'd be better off giving myself like max level mind control or dodge chance. Let's go with the mind control, and with backup battery, we can get the achievement. Okay, and let's go to the base and meet him so that we don't get hacked out. Yeah. Space is pretty big. Maybe you need a better pilot to get those shots on point, says Mud. Ha ha ha. So we don't have to hack shields. We could hack cloaking. But their cloak isn't that long. I feel like let's hack shields. I want to hack the room. Well, we don't even need to hack it at all. All we need to do is just play defensive for a moment. Hack comes in, engines. That's bad, but it's not that bad. Just let them cloak. I think we could have landed shots, but I'm just gonna let them cloak. 38% chance of dodging, that's acceptable. We dodged 1, and our burst laser went offline. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay, now we shoot. And then we'll see where our shots land and we'll see what we need to do. One more of those should complete the fight. I don't know what we should hack. Maybe the missiles? Just so that they don't fire them? Oh, we got burst laser back online. Zoltan Type C also unlocked. I think we can probably sneak in a flak. Let's see what happens. We did do some damage. not as much as I was hoping for. That was probably not worth sneaking in a flak. Because if we would have waited, I think we could have gotten out of this without even taking that 1 point of damage. Okay, I will wait for them. No, I'm not. I can fire the flak, right? Yeah, there we go. Easy. Ding, ding, ding. Hack the planet. Hack it all! All right, everyone good? Everyone good? Oxygen flowing. They're jumping away. Hey, free beacon. I don't really need the money. Let's go to the repair then. We get scrap here too. $68. I think O2 is just a nice to have because we're gonna be hit by drones. What's nice about this though is that now we can just fire both flak in immediately and not worry about things. So we'll send in the drone or the hack right when we fire the flaks. Going in there, perfect. Keep the burst laser going, have that auto fire. Fire in the hacking system is unfortunate. Backup battery, because why not? Mind control. Dude putting out the fire, I guess. How we looking? How we looking? Hack did go offline. Oh, because I opened up all the doors. Well, why did I open? I think I hit the wrong button. I did not mean to open up all the doors. On the bright side, they're all dead. We're gonna have to deal with a bunch of invaders, though, which is not ideal. I'm messing up my auto firing too. But this is fine. We have the ability to counter the hacking, so that's fine. Well, sorry, not hacking, the mind control. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. All right, oh, too good. Shields up. Mind controlling doesn't matter. We will be boarded. When our shields go down, we'll be boarded, is the thing. Still, fair enough. We'll just deal with it. We killed a few of their crew, but yeah, they have 5 remaining. They will board with 4 crew members, 2 at a time. We do not want to mind control them when they board. We want, well, yeah, we want to counter the mind control that we're going to receive. That would be ideal. So just auto fire and auto fire, I guess. 48% chance of dodging, still have the super shield. Super shield v super shield. The answer to mind control is to add more mind control. That's what I'm thinking, that's why I'm doing it. Here comes the mind control. No, not yet. Incoming borders. Oh, mind control got hit once, but that's totally acceptable. The one problem is that if they... Perfect. If they mind control my crew member, I have to leave the room and mind control the room, but then hope I'm mind controlling the same crew member. I prefer it in multiverse, where you can pick which crew member you are mind controlling, because this is the situation where that's actually going to be important. Something happened there with my hack. It didn't actually take their shield off. That was weird. Okay, so heal up. Missiles are still online. They mind controlled me down there. Counter the mind control. Keep them busy. We have no doors. Oh, they're dead. Just gotta finish them off. Did you hack an empty room? No, it just looks like it. The hack was on their shield room. Should have probably hacked the missile launcher, but that's fine. The Adjudicator. Complete victory. Created by Matthew Davis and Justin Ma. It was a high score run, and I think probably it's because we had the super shield and then also so many weapons dropped. Get to Sector 8 without using drones. We had... Oh, I did get this achievement. Have every square of an enemy ship on fire simultaneously. We had so many weapons drop. Like, Burst Laser Mark II, Heavy Laser, Flak Gun, Ion Blast Mark II at the early game. We were not struggling at all to find any weapons to use. And then for all of the extra stuff that we found, just take it to the store and dump it. Sell it, get rid of it. Destroy a ship before it gets through the super shield. Have 29 power in your systems. Oh, wait. This doesn't need backup battery, you could do this with 4 Zoltans. So I think I overshot a little bit on the power. Get to Sector 5 without upgrading your reactor. In the Zoltan Cruiser, manpower. Still need to do that when we've unlocked the B-type, which has 2 ion blasts and a pike beam. I kind of like the weapon loadout a little bit better here, but only 1 shield power. It costs 100 scrap to get any shields. A bit dangerous. And of course we unlocked the Mantis Cruiser, one of my favorite ships. Well, I think the B-type is one of my favorite ships. Kill the crew of 20 ships by Sector 6. Kill 5 enemy crew in a fight without taking hull damage or losing a crew member. While using the Mantis Cruiser, kill the last enemy with your last crew member on their ship. This is one where you just have to do it. You can do it on Sector 1 and then hold R, restart the run. But Gila Monster, just Mantis Cruiser in general, good ship. I love the version that has a 4-room teleporter though. Adjudicator complete. For now, for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of FTL.